What's up, all you beautiful, 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 beautiful people? It's a new day. It's a new day of making Manchester United great again. That's right. It's the start of the brand new season, 2026-2027. We've got our squad sorted. We didn't win the Community Shield, but that's fine. We don't care about the Community Shield, do we? Let me fix my camera a little bit. There we go. I'm more in frame now. I like to be covered in frame. That is what we are doing today, taking on Fulham in our first game. We've got Everton coming up right after that. First two games of the English Premier League. We're going to have a little bit of a dive in the squad as well, have a look at what's happening, and get a season preview of where we should be or what we should be doing. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave a comment or two during the video. Why not? It helps with the algorithms. Let's get to the game. And we're into the game right here on the home screen. Manchester United. We've done some wheelings and dealings. We've gone through all of that in the previous episode. If you didn't see it, go back and watch the transfer special. A lot has happened since then. In fact, more things have happened since then. We've signed officially one more player. Well, actually, two more players, to be completely honest, but one is not in the team at the moment. He has gone back on loan. The two players we have signed since the last episode, we've confirmed the signing of Ingens van der Bremt. He is going to be starting his first game of the season because, well, we'll talk about it, but he will be starting. A young Belgian, 24-year-old. Picked him up from Como for, what, 4.3 million? They bought him in from, they paid 4.3 million last season to bring him in. Had a good season on loan there. We spent 5.5 to bring him into the Premier League. A good little backup choice. He's probably going to be our second choice behind Rachu. Although if he starts off well, why not start ahead of Rachu? We just needed someone at that right back position. And then another player we're going to talk about is Christopher Cupps here, a young American centre-back. Decent little potential that he's got. He's got a 5-star potential in the terms of that. That's what he can get to. 18 years old, relatively cheap. Some really good attributes, technicals to start off with at 18 years old. I mean, 15 marking and 12 headering and 13 tackling is very good. His physicals are a little bit on the lower side. I'd prefer them to get higher, but that can improve, obviously, being 18 with jumping reach of 15 and pace of 10. We definitely need to get that up and down. His mentals, though, is where he really stands out, in my opinion. Teamwork of 16 and positioning of 15 is absolutely fantastic to see. Determination of 16, you love to absolutely see that. And I think he's just a damn good player. He is just very, very good. He's ambitious as well, his personality, which I absolutely love. It means that he will develop into someone very, very good. Like I said, he's gone back on loan to Chicago for the rest of the season, so he's only coming back next year. January is when he comes back to the squad because that's when their season sort of ends. But yeah, 11 played for Chicago last season, 692. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad. One man of the match. There you go. 4 million. I think he's a bit of a bargain buy in that one. And then just some transfer news. We did sell one player eventually. Sekou Kone has gone to Sunderland. I mean, he is good. He is good, but he's 20 years old. When I was reluctant to sell him because he was still 19, I didn't realize that he had turned 20, and he just hasn't developed as well as I'd hoped he had developed by the age of 20. Insane physicals, but unfortunately, everything else is just a bit lacking, in my opinion. And the fact that we've brought in a few other midfielders, I think it's dropped him down the pecking order. Didn't get as much game time as he should have gotten at Manchester United. Was on loan at Bournemouth last season. Didn't play a single game for them. He played one Carabao Cup game for them. A little bit poor on that decision to loan him out there. But eventually Sunderland came in from the Championship. Wanted him. I felt like it was a good offer to take. Got $1 million. So in total, we spent 123 million. And we received 122 million from 34 players last season. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. We still have a lot of money to spend. I think we've got like 100 million? 104 million. There we go. 246,000 in wages. I'm looking at a whole bunch of youngsters. I don't really need to improve the squad too much. But obviously, if a good bargain comes along, we will definitely improve that squad in aspects that we needed. So at the moment, our squad is a little bit on the big side. I don't like big squads. I always like to have like 26, 27 max. We got 29. So it is like about 4 over the limit that I really, really like the threshold. But that being said, there is a lot of players in the squad that probably won't get game time, and I'm still trying to look at moving them on. Guys like Toby Collier, again, like Kone, I just hasn't improved as much as I hoped he would have. So he is someone we might be shipping off. Ron Zangelo Dahl is another one. We've brought in better quality players. Obviously, those players need to develop a little bit. So we might look at bringing him out. And another one is Ethan Williams. The only reason he's here is because we needed English players in the first team. And you can see we needed 8. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yes, we got 7. And we've got a Welshman who counts as English homegrown, by the way. So that's where the 8th one comes in. So we have our 8 in the first team. And like I said, that's the only reason we're keeping Ethan Williams around is because of the homegrown club. And we just need to have that one. And I suppose he's not a bad player. He's never going to be someone that's going to light up the world. But at least he is someone that we can rely on if there's a bit of a crisis happening or something. Like I said, he's not great. He's good on the left. He's good on the right. He's very versatile up front, which is what we kind of like in that sort of aspect of the game. Like I mentioned, we're taking on Fulham. We've got Everton coming next. In the Premier League, specifically, we're looking at our season preview. I still don't like that they haven't changed that you still sit at 14th because games have been played. But we are currently ranked 6th best to win the title. We tied with Spurs and Bournemouth, apparently. I feel like we've got a little bit of a better squad than that they're telling us. And the fact that they're putting Constantelias ahead of Cunha is a bit interesting for me because I don't think he is a better player than Cunha. And as well as Hein coming in ahead of Charisma, which is absolutely shocking to me. But yeah, other than that, not a bad preseason preview. In terms of the World 11 or the Premier League 11, we don't have any players in the Premier League 11. And according to the stats, our key players for the stats, you can't see all of the key players. These are the ones that they think is the best. Saka, apparently the best player in the world, in the Premier League, doesn't make it into the Dream 11. Figure that one out. In fact, Saka, Rice, and just Saka and Rice are both in the World 11. Both of them don't feature here. Odegaard gets in here, but he's not listed as Arsenal's top key player. Very shocking indeed. In terms of our key players, this is who they think it is. I think we'd probably go with Shesko and Mbeumo would probably be, or Shesko and Fernandez. I think those would be the top 2 key players in our squad. I'd throw in Mbeumo and De Ligt in. We got such good players. We got very good players. I'm happy with it. Let's go talk some team news for the Fulham game. Ratiu is not going to be suspended. Oh, wait, let's talk about that first. Yeah, we got to talk about it. I forgot about it. We did lose to Liverpool 2-1. We got another sending off. Ratiu got sent off. I thought he was not going to be available for this one. I do want to show you Fratesi's goal, though, because that was absolutely just insanely good. And as much as I hated Isak's goal, was also very, very good for Liverpool. So we'll show you those quickly when the computer decides to load it up. And I mean, Fratesi's goal was really good. This is Liverpool's first goal. No, it wasn't. It wasn't their first goal. Chiesa, this was just a chance, I think. Or was this is our breakaway. Fernandez to Yoro. Beautiful ball through. Angelino, who just signed a new contract, by the way, alongside with Yoro, Heaven, and De Ligt, all signing new long-term deals. I think Angelino is 3 years, Yoro is 5, Heaven is 5, and De Ligt is 4. Constantelias played it back to Fernandez. Brings it over to Angelino. This is where the magic happens. Look at Angelino. Watch Fernandez and Fratesi. Look at that. Brings it in first touch. What a finish. What an absolute amazing finish from Fratesi. We were 1-0 up there at that point. We're looking good. And then we got the red card. And then Liverpool pulled back. Not really that close. I think it was a couple of minutes later. But Isak tried to go for the header there. It couldn't get it. Brackenbach back over. And that is just a really good finish from Isak. I think that was just fantastic. And we don't need to see Flair and Vert's goal. Do you want to see it? Let's see it. We'll show you. We managed to hold on for quite some time until the second half started, and then we just had a moment of dropping our heads in the start of the second half. McAllister brought it back for Liverpool. Gomez and McAllister were actually playing very, very well in this match, funny enough. But I think the key thing here is Gravenberch and how deep he dropped for Liverpool to bring it out from there. Chiesa brings it into Wirtz, and I mean, it was just a good finish. Yeah. We lost the Community Shield. It's fine, though. It's fine. Like, let me know in the comments. Do you guys see the Community Shield as an important trophy, or do you just see it as something like a preseason friendly? I don't know. Very weird. The sounds are still going on in the background. Very weird. Right, this is the team that is starting. Like I said, we've got quite a few injuries that we're needing to deal with at the moment. I did think Van Bremt was going to come straight into the squad. He's not. We're going to play Ratu there, even though he did get sent off. I'd rather have someone I know and trust in that position. But you can see the likes of Cunha still out for another 2 weeks. Delgado out for another 2 more months. Camison's back in 3 days. So there's at least 2 of our right backs fully fit. We did give a debut for George in the Community Shield. Who else? Karishma got his debut. Rick got his debut as well. I think that was it. Norbite didn't get his debut. Yeah, I think those were all the debut. Oh, Lyle Foster also got his debut. We brought him in towards the end of the season. But this is the match. This is the team. We're going to have Rebragan in goals. Debut as well, by the way. I missed that one. De Ligt, Quaresma, Yoro, Ratu, Fratesi, Fernandez, Angelino, Constantelios, Mbuemo, and Shesko all starting up front for us. Let's take on Fulham. Tried and tested. We need to win this game. Yeah, the game crashed, kicked me out. I don't know if it's say the result. I don't know when was the last time I saved. Let's go back into it. You can see, look, behind the scenes, by the way. Right, so not as goal galore in the replay. We won 2-0. Costantelius did pick up a goal, and Lenny Yoro. Can I have a look at the goals? I think that'll be, at least you can see them. I'm a little bit annoyed because it wasn't a 5-1, and the game didn't crash again, so that was at least a positive, I guess. And we kept a clean sheet, which was, I suppose, a bit of a better under the circumstances. We started off early though, and when I saw this goal go in, just 3 minutes on the clock, I was quite happy. I really thought that we're going to get another 5-goal thriller. And, well, you'll see what happened. Ratu brings it across here, brings it forward, launches it to the back post. And who's there? Costantelias. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, not 3. 2 minutes, 10 seconds is the official time on that goal. And I thought, yeah, we're ready to press on. We're ready to score more goals. Score more goals. And then we had to wait till the 70th minute or 74th minute to score another goal. It was such a boring game after that. I think there was one highlight the rest of the first half. The second half was a little bit more highlights, a little bit more action. But there we go. Back post, Lenny Yoro heads it straight down, picks up a goal. Yeah. That was the result, which I suppose is okay. Anyway, we got a week's time. I'm going to rest up the players. We've got less than a week. We've got 5 days till we take on Everton. We're going to come back for that game. Right, we're back into the team, taking on Everton. A lot of players coming back from fitness, not fully fit yet. Hein is an interesting one. He is wanted. I got a rumor thing that said Al Hilal are interested. Was it Al Hilal? Yeah, Al Hilali are interested in him. If they're willing to give me 50 million for Hein, I will take that. I will take that and maybe reinvest it into a young centre-back option, backup for future. There is 1 or 2 that I have my eye set on. We did sign Cubs as well as an option for next season, I guess, next December. But yeah, we paid 26 for him. If they want to pay 50 million, by all means, they can take Hein for 15 million. I will take that. But other than that, literally the same squad that started against Fulham, both versions of Fulham, is starting in this game. We've got Verbruggen goals, De Ligt, Quaresma, Yoro, Yuratu, Angelino, Fratesi, Fernandez, Mbuemo, Costantelios, and Shesko all starting on there. Yeah, let's jump into the game. I can't remember if I brought on, I was so angry with that game. Did I bring Lyle on? I didn't even bring Lyle on to play in that game. I was just so cross with it. I was just trying to get through it as quickly. I think I bring Norby. I think it was the only sub I actually made in that game. I think it was Norby. I think George came on as well. No, he didn't. Yeah. I can't remember who I brought in. Did I not make any subs? Van Bremt didn't play. Dorgu came on as a sub, yeah. Angelino was tired quick. Manu, I think, came on as well. Obviously, I wasn't in the position to just throw on players all willingly, so I think I just brought on Manu and Dorgu and Norbai. I think, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Quaresma was like a red on his mark there, so I brought him on there. But anyway, let's go to the game. Taking on Everton. Everton managed by Eddie Howe. That's right. Eddie Howe is the manager of Everton in this universe. Another one that I pointed out, Eddie Howe left Newcastle to join them, and Thomas Tuchel took over as Newcastle manager, which is quite impressive, to be honest. Let's go to the game. Right, we're off and away. Hopefully we can have another good flying start like we did against Fulham, where obviously we literally scored in the first 3 minutes of the game, and it looks like we have a highlight within the first 3 minutes of the game as well. De Ligt trying to play it out from the back. He finds Rachu, who was the provider of that first goal. Finds Fratesi. Rachu again brings it forward. He's got Costantelius on the back post. Shesko, though, on the front post, doesn't need any help. He puts it in the back of the net. 3 minutes into the game. We're 1-0 up already at Everton's new stadium. I think it's called... What is their stadium called? Is this universe? Do they have the new stadium? Is there a way for me to check during the game? I don't think there is a way to check during the game. I'll check afterwards. I don't actually know what's there. I know it's not Goodison anymore. I wonder if this game is registered that they're not at Goodison anymore. Is there a way? It just does pop up, so it's difficult to actually click on Everton and find out. I click on Everton like this. Does it tell me the stadium name? The Hill Dixon Stadium. That's where they are. I wonder if that's the same name in real life. I'll have to quickly check that up. So I did check it up, and it is called the Hill Dixon Stadium. So it is their new stadium. That is where we're playing, and Everton starting off 3 minutes with a loss in the new season. It's taken a wicked deflection. Branthwaite, who were looking at signing on a free, but he decided a new contract instead. And Pickford makes the save there for us. Angelino coming in close to try and grab a second goal kick for Everton, pushing it forward to Patterson, who loses out to Angelino, who's causing all kinds of problems on that left-hand side. He's got options in the box. He whips it into the back post, was looking for someone. Fernandez, though. It's the bar. That was Mbuemo on the back post, by the way. That was close from Bruno. That was very close from Bruno. This is for Patterson, rather. I was going to say for Tacey. Dibbling. He's a good little player. Roll, another good player. Everton have sporadically some good, decent players. Costantelios to Shesko. Angelino. The quality here from Angelino is brilliant. For Tacey to Fernandez. Yoro. Finding back to Angelino. Back to Yoro. Fernandez. For Tacey. We got a lot more highlights in this game than we did the Fulham game. Second version. Rachu brings it forward, looking for options in the box. And then just kind of stopped running. Just dead in his tracks. But Fratesi wins it back, heads it long. Roll trying to bring it out for Everton now. Alcaraz. Roll. McNeil plays it to Barry. Dibbling. Dibbling for Everton, and that's a great save from Verbruggen. I'm thinking past season that might have been a goal for Everton. Of course, last time we played Everton in the league, they did beat us 3-1. So, yeah, Barry and Dibbling scored the goals for that, and Alcaraz scored another one as well. So, yeah, bit of a redemption for us against Everton. I think most of the matches this season will be redemption matches because we did have a horrid time last season, especially in the middle part of the season. Games we should have been winning, we didn't win. Right, it is going to half-time. Verbruggen picks that out of the air. There's still another 20 seconds left of this half. I think this highlight's going to end with the half ending. I really do. I don't know why they do that, but sometimes we get a highlight right at the end of the half. Patterson going to bring it forward for Everton if there's enough time. Alcaraz. No, I told you. They do that. I don't know why they do that. Thought maybe something could happen. Nothing happened. Why did that get highlighted? I don't know. Anyway, it is halftime. 1-0 to Manchester United. We're playing all right. We can play better, I think, though. Definitely think we can play better. Myelenko, bring it forward. Okay. Thought we were going to get that elusive kickoff highlight. It looked like he had a lot of space there, Myelenko. He really did. We're moving in to the latter half of the second half of this game. Nothing much has happened in the second half, to be completely honest. I'm going to start shaking things up a little bit. Brian Mbeumo not playing great. I think George is going to come in there. Elsewhere, Fernandez not playing great and looking very tired. He did get a tight thigh hamstring as well in the Fulham game, by the way, as well. But he managed to shake it off completely. Kobe Mainoo come in for Fernandez. That's the two swaps I'm going to make for now. Costantelius I'm keeping an eye on as well. Don't really have anyone else on the bench that could potentially play there. Maybe Rig can move up and George move over to the left. Because Rig can play an attacking role. Roll to McNeil. Everton trying to push forward. Myelenko beats his man, sort of. But got McNeil, who does beat his man, and got Roll with some options in the box. It's pulled it in. And Ndaye scores for Everton, making it 1-1. I mean, that was just a well-constructed goal from Everton. Good pass there from Roll. To Roll, and then a nice cutback from Roll. Picking Ndaye. I mean, there was no one marking him. It was absolutely shocking. That was the Licht. Quaresma, sorry, who's had to get back and he didn't. Yeah, kickoff highlight. Ooh, George. Angelino. We're getting an actual kickoff highlight and we've given the ball away, which is not good. Ndaye bringing it forward for Everton. Ghana. Myelenko. Oh. There are two overcommitted there and he's cut it in. Yoro with the clearance. Not as far as Patterson. Brings it all the way in. Verbracken clears it initially. And Everton have scored 2 in a minute. VAR is checking it. It's going to count. They really need to fix that VAR thing. They really, really need to fix it. I don't want to see that. That's just annoying. Oh, and I've taken off a big goal threat and I don't know what to do. I don't know why I've paused it. Two was so bad on that run. Yeah, I'm going to take him off. For Brandt to come on. Gave the ball away so badly there. We'll give Van der Brent his debut. That was just so annoying from Ratu. And now they're on the attack again, Everton. But Quaresma will clean this one up. Looking for options, finds Yoro. Kobe Mainoo. Expecting some magic from the youngster. This is Ratu. The subs haven't happened yet. Cuts it inside. It took a deflection. Branthwaite scores an own goal. Ratu is going to accept it. I'm going to cancel the transfer. The tactical switch, at least. Ratu redeemed himself there. It was maybe of an impulse to sub on my side there. A good little cut in. Branthwaite's touch confused the goalkeeper, Pickford. And we've pulled one back, but we need one more. I want to win. I want to win this game. I don't want to draw to Everton. I want to have the best possible start in the Premier League. I want at least a good 4 or 5 matches where we look really, really good, and we're not looking good in this one. Corner from Angelino. Can't find its intended man, but he's got a second chance at the cookie. We'll play to De Ligt instead. Ratu now on the preferred side. De Ligt back to Fratresi. Good ball through for George. Tariq George gets it in. There you go. That is how you do it. Tariq George with the goal. Fratresi with the assist. VAR is checking. We know it's going to count because they haven't fixed that bug. And there we go. Manchester United 3, Everton 2. Fratresi's beautiful little pass in. George kept his run nicely. And we've managed to put one in the back of the net again. Our third goal of the game. Shesko, George all getting in on the action. I'm going to make another sub. Costantelius is not playing great. I'm going to bring in Lyle Foster to play there. Sort of just as a deeper attacking midfielder. We do have Rig, who can play there. We can move George to that side as well. Also, Angelino is super tired. Dorku come in there as well. I'm going to make a few subs there just to try and ease out the game a little, keep some tired legs off the pitch and some fresh legs on it. With 8 minutes left to go, Everton have the ball. They're going long. should be an easy pickup for Verbruggen, and Yoro and him were not communicating there. Yoro did well, though, in the end to clear it, and Dorgu, who initially got the tackle in to win the ball back, is now pushing forward. Here comes Patrick Dorgu, looking for options in the box. He's finding Benjamin Sesko. It's number 4, and that is the perfect start to the Premier League. Absolutely love it. Benjamin Sesko starting off last season where he ended off. 18 goals last season. He's got 2 this season already in 2 games. Patrick Dorgu. Beautiful little touch in there from Sesko in the end. Absolutely love to see it. You love to see it. That is brilliant. That is exactly what we want to see in terms of just the output that we've put into this team already. This is Patterson now moving it forward for Everton. Is there going to be late drama? Dibbling smashes the upright. Dorgu loses out again. Alcaraz brings it back. Who was that? Dewsbury Hall with the shot there. And that was a great save from Verbruggen. Oh, we gotta try something. We gotta just keep it going. We love it. We absolutely love the start. 7 minutes of extra time. Verbruggen has the ball. It's going to go short to Quaresma. Goes back to De Ligt. Back to Verbruggen. Going wide across to Ratu. You could have actually been off, by the way, if I didn't cancel that sub. Maybe I should have there, because that was a sloppy little pass. And Diaz for Alcaraz. Going to be a nervy 5 minutes. Or 4 minutes, actually. Very nervy 4 minutes. That was a good through pass there from Diaz to pick up Alcaraz. Manu didn't track the run. Verbruggen got a hand to it, but it was so much power. Don't think it was enough power to push it over the top. 4-3 doesn't look great, does it, against Everton? And I mean, Everton's a good team. I'm not saying they're a bad team. They're a very good team. 20 seconds left on the clock. Corner for Everton. We've cleared it out. Alcaraz, their goal scorer. Is he going to become the hero of Everton and steal a point for the home team? Dorgu gets a tackle in. Patterson back to Alcaraz. Doubling! Oh, Verbruggen with an amazing save there. And that will be the end of it. We somehow managed to stay ahead in this one. A beautiful start to the Premier League. 2 from 2. Oh, that was very nervy indeed. Woo! Oh, that was nervy as anything in that one. I was going to look forward. We will look forward to, because we just won a fantastic little game. Having a look at the Premier League. What did I click on? Yeah, Premier League. There we go. Currently sitting in 2nd place. 1 goal behind Spurs in that one. But there you go. Unbeaten in our first 2 games. In fact, only us and Spurs are the only 2 with a 100% record at the start of the Premier League. Big question is, when do we come back? Having a look at the schedule. I mean, we've got Spurs coming up in 3 days' time. I'm probably not going to come back for that. And I kind of want to go through the season a little bit quicker than normal. Just because of the fact that it's the beta save. And I kind of want to get to the main save when the game comes out on the 4th of November. So I am going to try and push through the season a little bit more. So maybe in the likes of October or November, maybe when we get Europa League fixtures, we'll come back for a Europa League game. I think that might be the play. We're going to play a lot of football off camera. So like I said, I want to get through the season quick because I want to get into the Champions League and then at least play 1 season in the Champions League for the beta save and make Manchester United great again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, crash and all. It wouldn't be an FM26 beta save without a crash, wouldn't it, hey? Absolutely loved it. Thank you very much. Appreciate all of you guys for joining in on the videos. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave everything else down below. Your boy, the Fuss Club, is out of here. Peace in Greece.